It's the Coach's Corner Show, a production of WJER and Big Z Sports, in partnership with Williams Floorcovering, Sugar Valley Meats, Wood Electric, and Smartway Communications. And now, here is your host, Bill Hammerstrom, with Coach Dan Ifft.
This is Bill Hammerstrom for WJER Sports and Big Z Sports alongside Dover head coach Dan Ifft. First of all, congratulations on the big win over Green on Friday, 28-24. Talking to people in the community about it, they said classic Dan Ifft with the onside kick there with 5 minutes to play. They said among all of your comeback wins, maybe ranks up there among some of the best of them. Where do you give credit for that victory?
To the kids. We had a miserable third quarter. We just didn't do a whole lot right. They're big, strong, pounding us pretty good inside and keeping the ball away. But, it's our kids' credit. They didn't give up many explosive opportunities for Green and made them earn everything. And, then we got the ball, turned the ball back over to them a couple more times. But nonetheless, we still fought it out and only gave up 10, and we could have given up a lot more than that. And then early in the fourth quarter, our kids had a real key fourth down stop that propelled us down the field. Our kids offensively picked up, and Jack Judkins and the receivers just went crazy. I mean, it's Isaac Blickensderfer and Caden Shy and Colin Bruno. Those kids were just catching everything and got us in the end zone. When that happened, it was like we had the momentum, and we couldn't really. I didn't know that we'd get the ball back. They were pounding us pretty good up front. They're a big, strong team, and we're not real big. So I think our kids on defense were a little wore out. So we felt like we needed to do the onside kick at that time to give ourselves a chance because I didn't know if we'd get the ball back. And we got it. Great kick by Jamison Marlatt, recovery by Caden Shy. And then kids went down and scored. And our brothers were listening to the game up in Youngstown and said, we thought you were going to run out of time. I said, no, we had 2 timeouts left. And I was trying to milk as much clock as I could without endangering the offense. And we got it down around minute 3 or something there when they got the ball back, like 50-some seconds. And our defense did a great job of holding them out. Matt Reese, St. Lester came after him a little bit, which helped. We got the quarterback off his mark a little bit. Gave a couple out cuts up, but lo and behold, somehow, some way, our kids found a way to get it done.
So this Friday of Canton South, and the story that people are making it out to be is Matt Dennison returning to Crater Stadium here. You got coached against him for 18 years, and he was at New Philly.
Right.
What's that relationship like with Matt Dennison? Is it a big rivalry, professional rivalry? Or you guys?
Really. He's a real good coach. First of all, comes from a good lineage. His father, his brother, Matt. They're really good football people. Did this great job at Canton South. They had some great players a year ago. He's got some really good players this year. He's doing a wonderful job with. What people fail to realize is, the game from Friday night for them, they opened with probably the best athletic opponent they'll play all year. And people don't realize that. If you watch the film, you're like, oh my gosh, they had monsters all over the place and kids can run all over the place. So that score is not indicative of the type of program he's running and the way he's getting his kids to play. They're big up front, and they've got some skill behind that, and Matt knows how to utilize that. So it's going to be, every game's going to be scratch and claw for us. So we don't expect anything different than a tough game like we had Friday night.
Coach, it's 90-plus degrees here on the field. Not ideal conditions for an on-field interview. Probably not for practice or for games either. What do you do to combat the heat, to beat the heat?
Well, we leave here, I'm going to go talk to my trainer. We may have to take some pads off and do some drills without pads today, maybe some walkthroughs. But then we do have to get a team period in with the pads on. So we'll regulate the time, those types of things. Because I certainly do not want the game to be left here on this field this week. It's going to be hot all week. So we got to hydrate like crazy. And basically do what we need to do with the kids, but we may have to forego some things just to keep them as healthy as we can because, heat illnesses are absolutely preventable, and that's on us to do that.
All right, stay hydrated, Coach. Get those sleeveless shirts on.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
All right, good luck. Congratulations on your first win.
Thanks, Bill. Appreciate it.
For WJER Sports, I'm Bill Hammerstrom.
This has been the Coach's Corner Show, a production of WJER and Big Z Sports, in partnership with Williams Floorcovering, Sugar Valley Meats, Wood Electric, and Smartway Communications. Big Z Sports and WJER, the combined sports voices of the Valley.